Hey, it's Rebecca. I think about courage, courageous living, and to build courage in you, in each one of us. How can we do that? What are some of the things that we can do? And I'm telling you, setting goals that you can achieve is such a courage building adventure. I like to think of it as an adventure because it's amazing the number of people who say, oh, nah, I don't set any goals. I can't keep them. Or they really are thinking more like resolutions. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this, but I'm not really creating the environment to achieve it, right? All right. There's so much advice out there. There's no shortage of advice on how to set goals. You can just Google it and then you'll see lots and lots of ways. But with all the different methods and philosophies, it can be tough to know where to start. And isn't that where our momentum gets going, is when we take action, because we have actually started down that path. And, it's just that the good news is there's no wrong way to set a goal as long as you are clear, that clarity on what you want to achieve. You just have to have the clarity, have a plan in place to get there. And that way, you know that you're on the right track. But again, this is something that I help my clients do because they don't know how to get started. They don't know how to set an achievable goal. And then they don't have the accountability to make sure that they are going to be successful toward it. Because honestly, until you get in the habit of setting goals and achieving the goals, you can kind of waffle back and forth. Is that a good idea? Is that not a good idea? Should I work on that today or should I not? It's really interesting. So I know everyone has heard of the SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. There's a time frame. But let me just talk about it in a little bit different way with you today. So let's define your goal. First things first, what do you want to achieve? Be as specific as possible. Vague goals like, oh, I want to lose weight or I want to get in shape. They're just harder to track and measure than a specific one like, I want to lose 10 pounds or I want to run in a 5K race. Something that is specific is going to keep it in the forefront of your mind instead of, oh yeah, I did want to lose weight, as opposed to, I want to lose 10 pounds. Eating that cookie, is that really going to get me there? You've just got to be specific. And two, set a deadline. If there is no timeline attached to your goal, it's so easy to keep putting off taking action. But if you have a date that you're working towards, it's easier to stay motivated and on track. Okay, I'm going to be going to Dallas in 2 months for an event, and I want to lose 5 pounds before I get there. Okay, I've got my time frame, 2 months. That could be 2.5 pounds this month, 2.5 pounds the next month, and then we're there. Having that timeline attached is going to help me stay on target. And then, y'all, make a plan. What steps do you need to take to reach your goal? It's the steps. It's like if you were building a house, you wouldn't just start going, well, let's see, I think I'll just put a board here and I'll put some cement over here. And, that'd be a good place for a water line. You plan things. You're going to plan for your success. Great way, break down the big picture into smaller, more manageable pieces, right? For example, if like my weight is to lose 5 pounds, then if this was your goal to lose weight, it might include making healthier food choices, exercising regularly, and then tracking your progress, not getting on the scale every day, but say Mondays, I'm going to get on the scale, or Wednesdays or Fridays, I'm going to get on the scale and see my progress for the week. Because right now, I make sure that I walk a mile every morning. And then I do yoga exercises and stretches for me because as I'm getting older, I know it's so imperative with all I'm doing with my business. I have got to stay in better shape and with more strength to be able to come on and talk to people and do the things I want to do. Okay, 4, get accountability. That's what I do with my clients. If you don't share your goal with a friend, family member, a coach, or ask them to help you stay on track, nobody really knows. So it doesn't really matter if you do it or not. But having someone to keep you accountable, it's going to be a big help when it comes to reaching your goal. And then 5, celebrate your successes. I love this. I actually have my clients every day. When you go to bed at night, I want you to write down a couple of wins. Even if it was you put makeup on, you took the trash out, you got a load of clothes done, you wrote that email, that's a win. Because when you do that, you're building your confidence. So as you make progress towards your goal, take some time to celebrate those little accomplishments along the way, because again, it just elevates your own love for yourself and your own confidence and your own ability to say, I'm going to keep going. Okay, look what I did. I've done that. I see my steps for the end goal here. I'm going to keep working at it. It's just going to keep you motivated and inspired to keep going. So goal setting it's a personal process. So there's no one right way to do it. The important thing is to find what works for you, take these steps, and then take action. I know you can do it. I believe in you.